Hello, welcome to Mountain Gym Card Collectibles. So today I want to talk about a big official apology from Topps on their 2025 to 2026 Topps Chrome basketball retail mega boxes. The ones that are hyping up a chase for Blue X-Fractors. I've seen a lot of people rip open this product online. Never saw a Blue X-Fractor get pulled once. Saw a lot of those cheesy, kind of silver colored X-Fractors get pulled numerous times that are guaranteed in each box, that nobody really cares about. So honestly, I just don't understand why they would even put that on the box. If anything, they should have put guaranteed, 10 silver X-Fractors, not Chase exclusive Blue X-Fractors. So right there, I just feel like it's bad acting on steroids, Anyone can be a bad actor in this world, Oh, that was all a mistake, when you did intentionally. Oh, mistakes happen, blah, 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 yeah. Most people just aren't buying it anymore. I mean, you can go to Target. I mean, look at what Target's selling this, piece of garbage for. $149.99. I mean, I almost feel like Target should be taken to court, How can you do that? And then selling a product with bogus advertising on, yep. Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to chase those Blue X-Fractors that are not in a single box at all, not even on the checklist. Yeah, what a joke, huh? So, there's a bunch of bad actors to go along with this shitty product, and really Target is one of the worst at this point. I mean, they may as well just turn themselves into GameStop 2.0. What a joke, huh? Anyway. Let's read this official apology that came out about 16 hours ago, at 3:02 p.m., January 23rd. It took them a while, didn't it? They just kind of slept on their laurels, sat on their laurels, whatever you want to call it. They don't care about the consumers at all. Anyway, we would like to provide clarity regarding the 2025 to 2026 Topps Chrome basketball mega boxes and recent questions about the packaging language. Oh boy, what a shit show right there, the official corporate language here. You guys do a really good job on your social media, but boy, when it comes to your products, boy, it's just a total shit show. I'm just putting that out there. All right. Anyway, the mega box packaging says Chase exclusive Blue X-Fractors, but it should have said Chase exclusive Silver X-Fractors. Why would they do that? They're guaranteed 10 per box. What a joke. Anyway. This copy on the box was the result of an unintentional error. Give me a break. Let's just get rid of the and let's just go with the intentional. Why? Because they're trying to shill out a shitty product and make money on it. And they know that. No, who would want to buy this lousy product? They have to put some exclusive Chase on it. For 2025 to 2026 Topps Chrome basketball, the product includes exclusive Silver X-Fractors rather than Blue X-Fractors. Silver X-Fractors were inserted correctly at a rate of 10 per box. Yeah, they're guaranteed, which is the same insertion rate used for the Blue basketball parallel in the prior year. Okay, whatever, But the thing about that is why chase exclusive when you were just throwing in, the lowest end X-Fractors imaginable? Anyway, we understand that the typographical error on the packaging led to some confusion. We believe that the product delivers a comparable value and the configuration described in the official odds and checklist. We apologize for this error and appreciate your continued passion for the hobby. Okay, so here I am at Dave & Adam's Card World. I'm looking at the 2024 to 2025 Topps Chrome Basketball Mega Box, okay? And they're blaming their mistake on the fact that they had something similar to Blue X-Fractors on the prior box, which they did. Now, I'll show it to you. So it says here, on the side of the box, unwrap 10 exclusive Blue basketball refractors, okay? It doesn't say X-Fractors, it says refractors, okay? So it was on the box. It was on the side, though. It wasn't on the front. On the front, like last year, they had look for randomly inserted autographs. And then it says may contain redemption cards with expiration dates. Okay. Got it. But the issue that I have with the Blue X-Fractors on the front of the box, with Cooper Flag wearing a blue Dallas Mavericks uniform, to me, it's subliminal messaging to a consumer. I mean, if you have a bad product, that consumers likely aren't too interested in for one reason or another, you have to hype it up with something, you know. And to me, that was really one of the biggest bullshit chases is we have Cooper Flag on our box wearing a blue Dallas Mavericks uniform. We all know how much better, you know, that his card would look in a rookie card in the Blue X-Fractor, you know. And so to me, it just feels like bullshit on steroids. I'm just going to put that out there to an extent, you know. I mean, are you going to pretend that this billion-dollar company can't hire a copy editor? I mean, copy editors, I mean, at a newspaper, they're typically not paid a ton of money, you know. So I just think that it's just more bad acting. That's just me. What about the air where you send all the loaded boxes to breakers? Yeah. We know that's not on air. We know that's intentional. We know the difference between elites and peasants in this game now, don't we? Unfortunately, the poor collector / consumer is now the peasant, the wealthy, greedy, selfish individual who is tied in with Topps Fanatics is, you know, the elite at this point. FTC. Not only do we have Topps advertising a limited release of their products while knowingly distributing large quantities privately, we also have false advertising now they label as typographical error, which seems to keep happening after they have taken money from the consumer. It's awful suspicious, isn't it? I mean, when you're ripping people off, giving them the bird all the time, you know. Come on, guys. Michael Rubin, you know, he needs more Learjets. He needs more bigger mansions. He needs more opportunities to put on his, you know, ivory tower white parties, you know, that he hasn't had for a few years. You know, that's what this is all about. This is all about funding a millionaire, billionaire's lifestyle. Are so stupid. You misspelled silver as blue. Like many others, I bought a bunch of these to chase the Blue X-Fractors, and your excuse is you can't spell it correctly. Your company sucks, yeah. It really does, you know. Topps Fanatics, I believe, will be known as the company that ruined the hobby. And there it is. Ruin the hobby, giving allocation to the few. Yep. F you. Yeah. I mean, that may as well just make t-shirts like that, huh? And that's what gets me is, you know, I used to really enjoy Topps products in the 80s for the most part. And then, you know, Upper Deck came out. I wasn't like looking at Topps cards going, curse you, curse everything about you. You know, I hope you burn in Hades, you know, when you die. I wasn't doing that, but I'm doing that now whenever I look at Topps products. So you're going to send a Blue X-Fractor to anyone who purchased a box? Nope. Hell no. It's all going to the breakers if they have them. Why would it say to chase those parallels if they were inserted at a guaranteed rate of 10 per box? You see, that's what I was asking myself. You see, and to me, that's the fishiest thing here. That's why I just feel like this needs to be hammered out in court. A jury needs to look at this, you know. A class action lawsuit needs to go into effect. You know, people need to debate, you know, what happened here. I feel like it was done on purpose. And you know why I feel like it was done on purpose is because it's a shitty product that they knew they couldn't sell for much money. So they had to put something on there to get people to buy it. This wasn't a typo. It was incorrect product information. Collectors bought mega boxes expecting Blue X-Fractors. Comparable value is Topps' opinion, not the market's. An apology without accountability, remedy, or compensation isn't much of one. Yeah, boy, he just hit the nail on the head, didn't he? You know? I mean, he really did. I mean, this is a company that doesn't care about you. And to me, this apology proves it. You know, I mean, if you wanted to prove that in court, does Topps Fanatics care about consumers? Well, to me, this supposed piece of trash apology would be one of the first things of evidence, you know, and being like, well, we got this bullshit apology. We all know there's 10 guaranteed silver X-Fractors that nobody gives a damn about, in these boxes. Who cares about that? The elephant in the room is the fact that your distribution system is rigged. Why would anyone buy packs with all the big hits going to your own pack rippers? What a scam. Yeah, I mean, I've said that before. Hey, we're in the Topps Fanatics casino, and we're walking around. The problem is everybody who's winning is an employee of the Topps Fanatics casino. The poor consumers, the poor gamblers, the poor bettors that aren't tied in, they're all losing their cash now, aren't they? I don't know anything about these cards, but I bought something else because I felt Blue Fractor just doesn't sound rare enough at that price. Yeah, you probably bought some Pokemon. I'd recommend sticking with the Pokemon. Why? Let's face it, if you can buy Pokemon at Walmart or Target even, they're there for the consumer more than Topps Fanatics is. Why even bother putting anything on the boxes? Just send all the packs straight to Filth Bomb. No, retail is there for a purpose, okay? Retail is there for the peasants, And you have to be a wealthy peasant to get into retail these days. And you just get totally screwed, don't you? So no chance for blue color matches in this product. No thanks. And the reason why they put the Blue X-Fractor on there is it has to be quite apparent to everybody. It's because of the Cooper flag Mavericks chase, The Mavericks uniform is typically blue, They knew what they were doing. So I could keep going on and on. I mean, there are just so many people raging on this post. I mean, it never ends, And I think that's funny, Topps does their social media, and everyone just gets pissed off, Because I guess we've all more or less been thrown in the same boat for the most part, And so when you look at this apology, think of that fact. Actions always speak louder than words, He's not trying to make up for the people who got swindled. It's just go have your fun with your lousy, overprinted silver X-Fractors. So anyway, how do you feel about this apology? Do you believe this whole thing was intentional from the start? I tend to believe it was. I can't prove that, They've never said it was intentional, so we can't say it was intentional. They keep saying it was a mistake, this and that, but, it's just too good of a mistake, you know what I mean? And the reason why is because the blue. They know blue. They know the Mavericks. So, to me, it is what it is. It's a total joke. Anyway, I'd like to thank my subscribers. You're the reason I keep doing this because I'm not monetized. I'd like to thank my viewers. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's 100% free. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm out of here. Bye.